Did you know there are over 61 million senior level influencers on LinkedIn? And no, I'm not talking about influencers in the traditional sense of influencer marketing, like the ones you may see on Instagram that are health and beauty or fitness influencers. I'm talking about 61 million people who are either decision makers or decision impactors. So whether you are a business coach looking to connect with owners of a business, or a management consultant who wants to land big deals with organizations, or even an executive or leadership coach who wants to go in and train teams or work directly with the C-suite, LinkedIn is the place to be. And you can set yourself up for success by starting with a winning LinkedIn profile. This is a landing page. It's primarily where people first will come to experience you. And as you know, you only get one chance at a first impression. So pay attention, because I'm going to be sharing my top 5 LinkedIn profile tips for entrepreneurs in 2022. Hi, I'm Jessica Yarbrough. I'm a business strategist and consultant, and I help entrepreneurs sell and scale ultra high-end programs. Now, I've personally generated 7 figures using the power of LinkedIn, and I've helped my clients land high 5, 6, and even a 7-figure deal. So whether you're an agency who's looking to fill up your company with clients, or maybe you're a coach looking for more clients as well, or even if you're looking to land your dream job, LinkedIn is the very best place to be. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you know when each of my videos drop. Tip number 1, have a professional winning profile pic. Did you know that those who use a professional headshot on their LinkedIn profile on average get 14 times more views than those who don't? So whenever possible, have a professional photographer take your headshot. Now, when going to the photo shoot, be sure to dress professionally. LinkedIn is a professional platform, so you want to dress to impress and also dress to represent your brand. So keep in mind, this is a headshot, not a full body shot. Your face should take up 60% of the photo. Also, be sure that when you do upload it, that you're using a photo that is current. I can't tell you how many LinkedIn users I come across that have super dated profile pictures. I'm talking about old pictures from the 90s. Or sometimes they even take a printed photo and take a picture of the printed photo. Do not do this. It looks super unprofessional. Also keep in mind that you should be the only one in the photo. Save the family pictures or the pictures with your dog for Facebook or Instagram. Also make sure that you're looking directly into the camera and that your smile is warm and inviting, like this or this, as opposed to looking longingly into the distance, looking sad, unhappy, or even wearing sunglasses. Remember that the people need to view your eyes to create that sense of connection and trust, so let them see your eyes and your winning smile. One other thing you want to pay attention to is light. The energy of darkness isn't always welcoming. Which would you rather connect with, this or this? Tip number 2, upload a high-resolution cover photo for the top. Remember, your LinkedIn profile is a landing page, so this is prime space to showcase who you are, what you do, who you help, and the results you get your clients. This is especially true for coaches and consultants. This is your place to build credibility. So I personally love using professional photos in this area, and then using a design app such as Canva to overlay text on top of the image. What are some great ideas for cover photos? Let's take a look. One idea is you speaking at the event. This could be a stage with a giant room full of people, or even a more intimate event. Speaking in front of people builds authority. You are associated with a person who has something important to say. Another example is you teaching. As a child, you sat at your desk while your teacher wrote on the blackboard. So psychologically, a picture of you teaching in front of the room with a whiteboard is powerful. Again, this positions authority. When you are positioned as the role of the teacher, people automatically assume the role of student. They are ready to learn from you. Another example is a picture of you with clients. Again, another amazing positioning opportunity. Whether it's you working with a client or even a group of your clients, that you get to showcase how you help people. This is like saying, here are my people, my tribe, won't you join us? One final example is you as the writer. This could be an image of you, whether it's lifestyle or working, and include logos of different places where you've been published, such as Forbes, Entrepreneur Magazine, or even Fast Company. This is using the power of third-party credibility to position yourself. Tip number 3, update your featured section. Your featured section allows you to showcase work that you're proud of. So you can upload content that you've written, whether that's a post or an article that you've written on LinkedIn or other platforms. Recently published an article on Forbes, showcase it right here. Or perhaps you've been on a podcast recently and you want to showcase that interview. Or maybe you even have your own podcast. You can link your shows right here in the featured section. You can also upload videos into this section. These could either be professionally shot or shot in the comfort of your own home. Some ideas for the types of videos that you can use are an event promotion video, a speaker reel, an introduction video into who you are, what you do, who you help, or even social proof videos. Those are my favorite type of videos to include. These are client testimonials speaking to the results that you've given to them by your work together. Have an amazing document that you've created and you want to share it with your audience? You can upload these right into your featured section. Now, this could be a guide, a case study, a cheat sheet, whatever you'd like to share with your audience. And while you can upload directly to the featured section, you can also link to your landing page. This is my preferred way of showcasing a document because what it does is allow the user to click through and give up their email in exchange for your valuable content so you can continue to market to them in the future. To update your featured section, simply click the plus in the featured section. Scroll down to the type of content you want to add and click once again. If you click on Post, LinkedIn will populate your post so you can easily add them to your profile. If you click on Article, LinkedIn will populate your latest articles. If you click on Link, it will prompt you to insert a URL to where you want to direct your viewers. This is where you would insert that link to your Forbes article or a podcast you've been on, or even to your landing page where you want people to opt in for your guide. Lastly, if you click on the media, LinkedIn will bring up your drive on your computer and you can upload photos, documents, and more. Tip number 4, get those LinkedIn recommendations. Did you know that 92% of B2B buyers are more likely to buy after reading a trusted review? So why on earth aren't more people using LinkedIn recommendations? I've come across so many profiles with no recommendations whatsoever, or if they do have them, they're from 5 years ago. You need to ask your clients to recommend you. And by the way, it doesn't have to just be recommendations from clients. I know coaches and consultants who are published authors, and they ask the people that read their book to leave a recommendation on their LinkedIn profile. I also know those that have podcasts, and they ask their listeners to leave a recommendation of the show. Regardless of what type of recommendations you're using, you can leverage the power of LinkedIn recommendations to create more credibility on your profile. Let's take a look at how this works. First, scroll to the bottom of your LinkedIn profile to the recommendations section. Then click on the Ask for Recommendation button. You'll type the name of the person you want to ask and click Continue. Next, you'll be prompted to select your relationship, your position at the time, and write a personal message. Once they send it back to you, you have the chance to add it right to your profile or even ask for a revision. You can get recommendations from past clients, but also from mentors, colleagues, and more. So start getting those recommendations today. Before I give you the 5th and final tip, if you've been loving what you're learning so far and you want to dive deeper into how to master LinkedIn to create high quality leads for your business, then be sure to check out my masterclass around LinkedIn lead generation. The link is pinned in the comments below. Tip number 5, embed keywords on your profile. Look, if you want to be found on LinkedIn, you need to have keywords that are relevant to who you are. This begins by first doing research to understand what types of keywords that you want to rank for. Remember that LinkedIn is an algorithm, so you'll need to do research to find those relevant keywords. Next, you want to add those keywords to your entire LinkedIn profile. This means adding them to your headline section, your about section, your work experience, even your skills and endorsements. Of course, you want to proceed with caution with the number of keywords that you're embedding on your profile. While it's wonderful to use them to attract traffic, you also need to keep people on your profile page. And so you can do that by using, yes, keywords, but also compelling copy that's going to engage them and invite them to learn more. That wraps up this video on the top 5 LinkedIn profile tips in 2022 for entrepreneurs. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, you're going to love my next video, and it's how to use one of the coolest features on LinkedIn to stay in constant contact with your audience, and that's my video on how to send a LinkedIn newsletter. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.